Alright, well, here is Draft of Darkness, another game that I basically received via Steam Curator from the Roguelike group basically I'm a group moderator for. And well, I hope compared to Minds and Dragons this will be a little bit longer, so let's just get to it. Alright, well, we got ourselves a sort of computer display of the old type, I guess. Am I supposed to be impressed? I don't know. Alright, welcome to Draft of Darkness Early Access. So yes, the game is in Early Access. If the game crashes when you click Start Run button, please try updating your graphics drivers, blah blah. Well, let's just jump into it and see how it goes, shall we? Alright, well, we have Jake here. And it looks like there's a couple other characters. If I hover over him, I can basically see what his stats basically are. So it's, looks like you can use a gun and a flashlight. He's got strength of 4, vitality 3, dexterity and intelligence of 1. There's his attributes for health, energy, speed, and all that stuff. He's got a coat, he's got a cap, he's got pants, he's got an M1915 pistol. And apparently it's in flimsy condition. We got difficulty settings, so we got normal, easy, and hard, so... Alright, so it doesn't change anything. So, effects resource drops in enemy achievements. Achievements are disabled in easy difficulty, so they have to be a normal to get your difficulty ratings and stuff. It's recommended to start in normal difficulty for the intended survival horror experience. Alright. Here's my card spot over here, so interesting. I guess it's you go along basically at your deck, but we're not right there, so let's just start for now. Today you set a new record. 309 servers were simultaneously at your fingertips. Cleaning up the mess won't be easy for them, but it's nowhere near enough. It won't even make the news tonight. Hopefully somebody else will follow your footsteps and take the lead. You see a message from an old friend. You haven't heard from him in ages. The message says it's time. They finally locate you. It won't be long before pursuers show up at your doorstep. There's no other choice. It's time for Plan B, your final fight. Alright, so it sounds like we're a hacker of sorts. Alright, to move around, WASD or up, right, down, left. Move towards events to interact with them. And toggle the tile grid of G, okay? Your progress will be saved periodically. Closing the program will save the icon being displayed may result in Closing the program while saved icons being displayed may result in corrupted save data. If you come across any errors or have any suggestions, please use the bug button, I guess, on the bottom right to send a report. You can also send your thoughts on the Discord server. So yeah, it's the bug for bug report, okay? You can see the tutorial history by clicking the tutorial button on the bottom right. Okay. So basically, you can tile grits for that stuff. Alright, so decisions. In decision events, you will have some choices to make. Some of the decisions may affect future events and story. Weird painting. On the walls, you notice an unsettling picture. You have not seen that here before. Then again, you are not sure if you have ever been here before either. Interpret the painting. You approach the painting and stare at it a few seconds. It demands a hero, it projects arrogance, it bursts of energy, it's a mere distraction. You feel unburdened with some hindering thoughts. Something is in your hand, it's a card. You gain the card Distraction. Okay. You look bad. Alright, buying. Buy items, equipment, and cards from the left panel using your resources. Sell items in the right panel and get resources. Okay, so I can buy stuff from him or I can sell stuff to him. Gotcha. So I do have some resources, but not a whole lot. And besides like the cards you can buy, apparently it's like items and stuff. So Dream prepaid card, bronze. Okay. There's chemicals and there's like AA batteries. That's probably useful for like your flashlight. There's like pistol bullets and stuff like that. So yeah, like you have ammo in this game. Pills, regular painkillers, pills probably not expired. Heal tower for like health, so basically like healing items right there. Portal defibrillator. So that's used on like down allies apparently. Okay. Another stuff I see in here. There's like a Colt pistol. And okay, so we see interactive disc. We get to, like some items in here. Let's select the AA battery, shotgun shells, pistol bullets, and all that stuff. And gear, paper cap. Alright, here's equipment. So, equipment increases character attributes. Hovering over equipment will show the attribute differences compared to the equipment, costume, and weapons. Equipment weapons is important, and since the character can only use cards for the type of equipped weapon, you can also determine alternative weapons by equipping weapons in clicking the spot button. You can spot between alternative and main weapons during encounters by spending energy. Alright. So I got myself a cracked torch. That's obviously your like flashlight, and regardless the paper cap here. So I guess this basically increases our physical defense by a little bit. And put that on. There's a cracked torch. Can I put this in my hand? That might require I need an ally, I guess, because I don't actually have an ally, so whatever. I hit a button obviously to bring up my like thing there, but not sure what button I basically hit there, so whatever. Here's a filter I guess for stuff. Alright, I'm intrigued. Basically we got ourselves a carbonite, but it basically looks like it actually has Roguelike mechanics basically in it. By the way, I can press H for the map apparently, so or I guess not, whatever. So basically there's like our starting room over here. This is where we're going I guess. Armored decks. Flimsy. In more capable condition than it looks. I have no idea what it does, but it's probably equipment I want to put on. Alright, it's basically like you can right click basically to put stuff on where it goes, so that's good to know. And apparently it's like, if I go like to this button here, it actually tells me, so basically right click to drag or equip units with drag and drop. Toggle junk must button to a default key when hovering over equipment to unmark them as junk. So basically like you can say like, this is like junk. Or something. Yeah, my middle key is basically is a rolling button, so whatever. Let's go to our options here for a moment. So basically there's like our option in here. I just want to see where like, controls. So is there anything in here for like, marking stuff as junk basically like, in here I guess, so close window, back, blah blah. Okay, so basically it's the tab key I guess to like open equipment edit and stuff like that, or deck is probably C and control. Okay, so yeah, I control that's basically I got my like finger basically on. The control key is what basically brought it up. I feel like I'm running this game, that's good to know. Okay, so it's M, not H basically for your map. Okay, so although basically something like the key like fonts are a little bit hard for me to read apparently, so I thought that was an H there, but it's actually an M. Makes sense. Switch character, toggle jump equipment, so J. Okay, it's basically like J for that. Please F. Alright. So I can press like control, it brings up this like right here. And there we go. There's some junk items basically right there. Now is this like a tutorial area I wonder? I do not know. What the heck is this? Okay, so I actually have a fight here with a rat. Encounters. Going near enemy tiles during exploration will start the encounter phase. Defeat all enemies to gain loot and experience. Click the left mouse button and drag or point and click cards to use them. You can also use items to gain advantages, if you have them. Notice that some items can only be used in exploration and some only in encounters. Usable items and cards will be highlighted. Key shortcuts can also be used in play cards. Check out the options menu to see and configure keys. Okay. Each card will cost energy and resources such as pistol bullets, so you have to watch out for that. And the energy of the character can be seen under them as a green bar. The resources are mutual for all your characters and can be seen at the top left of the screen. So basically, like, you have bullet spaces for everyone to use. Alright, so how do I want to basically deal with this guy? How much energy do I basically have? Let's pistol whip him to start. So I pistol whip him for 4 damage there. Now I can like try and flee if I want to versus fight this guy. Okay, so there's my energy over here. You know, I get the feeling I don't want this guy basically to time up, so we'll shoot this guy once. And yeah, there's like my bullet being used up there a little bit. It's concentration mode. Enabling concentration mode will let you use the weak alternatives of cards during this turn. Automatically off at the end of the turn. All resource costing cards have weak versions, but others also may. So apparently, I can conserve like stuff. Apparently, I bet that's basically for like say a machine gun, for example. Like you shoot like less bullets. I think it's made me weaker there. So yeah, to conserve your ammo, you can enter the concentration mode by clicking the button on the bottom left or pressing Alt. In concentration mode, you will use the weak variations of your cards. Keep in mind that not all the cards have weak versions. To preview the weak alternative card, press the Alt while hovering over the card. All entities will get turns depending on their speed attribute. The L bar shown under each entity is the time bar. When the time bar fills up, the entity gets to make their move. You can also toggle the timeline by clicking the button on the top right. This shows the next entity turns and condition decays and orders. So yeah, basically see like, it's gonna be the rat. I think that's gonna be me. That'll be me again, and the rat, then me. And look at that, it's actually like, you can actually see like, in here, like whenever this is gonna basically be who's gonna be doing what. Alright, so if I press like Alt, you can see like the weak version of this stuff. So weak hit, basically it does like 3 damage. And costs like, no ammo. Alright, so interesting. And it also costs like, less like, stuff as well. So if I basically don't want to basically hit this guy as hard, I can make, a weak attack. But for now it's like, pistol whip. Pistol whip. And then we're just gonna go down you go. The biggest achievement, apparently killing something, I guess, is the achievement. Alright, we got a little bit of time before this guy pops up, so we'll just go like this, I guess, for now. Alright, let's just turn this basically on. Pistol whip. Pistol whip. Now here's a question I wonder to myself. Do I get my full energy power back when I basically like, complete a turn? Whatever, we're about to kill this guy. There we go. So we got ourselves a great fin vest. You hope it does the job. There's a big hoodie. You got some AA batteries, a flare. So that's probably a better like, flashlight. Oh, it's actually a flare, okay. Card, choose one. Alright, so we got Heat of Hangers, basically deal 4 something 3 times. We got Wounding Bullets, basically apply weak to people. And Shoot and Roll, so Deal 5 damage, gain 1 dodge card, draw 1 card. Interesting. That's like a nice defensive card, I guess. Let's get the weakened look at that. Sounds useful. So Jake learned something. Basically, got some attributes here. Basically, you can like level up stuff. Let's see what it does. Okay, so what's this all do? I prefer like hovering over the stats are actually telling me what they did, but whatever. Okay, so basically I can like click this basically see what it does and I can reset. Okay, so basically on create my intelligence, you get like manpower goes up a little bit, so increase the amount of healing applied, has diminishing returns and caps out after 80, okay. And light power is basically increases light damage dealt, has diminishing returns and caps out at 80, okay. We have dexterity, which basically helps my speed, so that obviously like lets me get through stuff faster. So turns out quickly time bar fills during encounters. Signifies the number of turns that will have for 10 seconds. And critical chance basically is like, going up as well, but dexterity is good as well. You have vitality, which is like yours health. And we've got strength here, so physical power goes up here a little bit. I'm pretty basically getting some more dexterity, I think, so let's get that right now. Alright, so, card trunk. Cards you gain will be added to the card trunk. Don't forget to move them to a character's deck by opening the character editing window and going to the deck tab. Character edit window can also be opened with the key shortcuts. You can see and convert all shortcuts in the option menu. So basically, like C for like deck edit and equipment as I. I have to say this is made by Solo Dev, and I have to say he's put some work into this game. All right, there we go. Basically, throw is basically in there. I actually want to take the distraction out at this point because we don't actually have like an ally base for it to be used on. So let's like keep that for now. All right, let's move on. What's here? Reflection. You face your reflection. Sudden thoughts clear your mind. Will putting one foot in front of the other solve your problems? Are you doing things correctly? So reflect on hope, get a heal. Reflect on mistakes, remove a card from deck. This thoughts, can't revisit. Well, that sucks. So basically, like, heal myself if I need to, or remove a card from decks. So if I want to basically remove a card, I basically don't need, I guess. Select to move a card to trunk. Having less than 10 cards will cause hand size handicap. Okay, so basically I have a handicap if you have like 2 little cards. That's good to know. So that's basically good to know, by the way. You basically have like a hand size of 10, and basically like that's where you want to basically be at. And let's just see here. I'm gonna basically select one of the pistol shots because basically like more apt basically like want to basically pistol whip stuff so I can conserve ammo I think for right now. You think about your wrongdoings, maybe there's still a chance you move the card back to a trunk. So yeah, basically if you move stuff into like your hand, you can't move it out of your hand. That's good to know. So basically this is like back out here. Alright. We're gonna loot this for a little bit of stuff. Let's click it all. Notice me actually hitting the map key properly, so hooray. Dream Terminal. The terminal's in bad shape, but still usable. The text on the screen says, "Welcome to the dream. Start living the dream." So print items from blueprints, browse the secondhand shop. Antique metronome. For all eyes. Altering physical and light damage attacks increase the next attack's damage, blah blah. Radioactive gloves. The best of suffer stuff. Glass can toy. Okay, it's basically some interesting stuff here, I guess. So in the screen, you can print you can 3D print various items with 99.1% accuracy to a non-printed counterpart. Creation of blueprint is required to be able to accurately 3D print an item. Due to the undergoing maintenance, you can currently only print using your own blueprints. To construct a blueprint, you need to provide a full sample of the item. The provided sample will be destroyed during the process, so basically, you have to be careful of that. Due to limitations enforced by Red Acted, you cannot print one-of-a-kind items, highly personalized items containing a high percentage of darkness material. The blueprints will be tied to your identity, user 1. Please select your next action. So, record a new blueprint basically costs 1 dream money. Print via record blueprints. Well, I can't do anything right now, I guess, so whatever. We're just gonna leave. As you leave the terminal, its cleaning mechanism starts whirring. Alright, some more stuff here. I got myself an alcoholic beverage. I've probably used to dull pain or something like that. And yeah, my equipment face is going up here. So basically, I got some torn pantaloons. We got ourselves a spongy headgear. That increased my speed, but at the cost of defense. There's a big hoodie, basically that increases my physical power as a cost of physical defense. And this will increase my speed at the cost of defense. I think ultimately here you have to sort of decide what's worth it, putting on, what's what's worth ditching. So you have to be careful of that. Now I'm going this way, by the way, because basically try and map out everything I can, right? Oh, there's a rat. And you can see a red tile basically where he's basically at, so a blue rat apparently. Alright. There's a level 5 Emmy. Now, okay, that's got a weak hit to it, so that's good to know, but whatever. Let's just weaken this guy so it doesn't do as much damage to me. And we'll see how powerful he hits me later on, but for now it's just smack with this. And nice, I got myself an arrow turn there. Smack, 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 smack. Not enough energy. You don't have enough energy, apparently. Okay. Heavy slam. Ow. Alright, so you can hit pretty hard this guy. And his weaken went away there, so he's no longer weak anymore. Smack. 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 Let's weaken him again so it doesn't hurt me too much with the smack there. Oh, that's my discard pile there. Okay, so you can see what cards are in your draw pile, so you have this stuff left. And there's your discard pile right there. I thought I might be able to get that, attack off, but I might be able to kill him before he gets a chance to, so. Smack. Smack. Alright, so. I'm gonna shoot him like this. And I guess I foul that up there a little bit, so he's gonna hit me there. Thick skin. Well, he's just gonna protect himself, I guess, and that's fine. Down he goes. Let's choose a card. So I can take cover, gain dodge, suppressive fire, apply blind, or heroic moment. Until the end of the turn, increases base damage of all cards in your hand equal to the courage you have. Okay. That sounds useful. Item slots. Okay, you can assign shortcut slots to your items, which will help you organize the item bar. Even if the item has no active effect, assigning a slot will pin the item to the slot's position. While hovering over the item, press the Assign Use Item slot key F1, F2 to assign the item to the left slot. During exploration or encounters, press the assign use item slot key F1, F2 to select the item for use. So you have, like, you know, alcohol beverage appear, for example, in Flare. So can be thrown to reveal areas enveloped by darkness. Aim at a tile to reveal all nearby tiles within 6 meters. Alcohol beverage. So high alcohol content helps numbing pain and dismissing grievances for a short time. So basically it gains push to defense and protection stability basically in encounters. So, you know, stuff in here. Now, is it worth the fight stuff? I have no idea. That's the only thing I know about it. Is it worth it, like, to go in encounters or not? I think now it's probably a good thing because it, like, you know, it lets me basically get, like, you know, more experience perhaps, so I can level up. So we'll fight these guys. Oh, it's got a crawler exit this time around, so I have to watch out for that. Okay, let's see here. Bang, bang. Let's wound him. That seems like a good idea. We're just gonna conserve our ammo. You know, I think conserving my ammo maybe it's like reducing our, like, you know, our energy here, so I have to watch out for that. That's something to check. Maybe that's, like, you know, boost my, like, energy whenever I try something like that. Radiation 4. Over 4 layers causes radiation sickness 1 every 8 steps. Decays every 20 seconds. Or steps during walking or unvisited tiles. So there's like a radiation mechanic in this game apparently. Daredevil. If you have less than 10 of a resource, increases the base damage of the cards in your hand using that resource by 30% of the missing amount. Interesting. No idea what it's causing that, but okay, we got, like, you know, some effects basically happening here. See, let's just, like, test this. If I basically go to, like, you know, conserve ammo, yeah, you can see right there, it actually, like, says right there, it costs me energy to do so, so you have to watch out for when you're conserving ammo, because basically that's, like, you know, something to watch out for, I guess. That's about to come alive, I guess, so we'll be doing that in a moment. Let's do this, though. There goes the rat. It's not alive yet, but it's about to basically come alive, so let's see if it's like harms us like total HP when it pops out. Oh! Okay, so that's like a suicide thing. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, pistol shot. Deals 5 damage. Clean pistol, draw 2 cards, restore 2 energy. So basically, like, you know, you spend 3 energy to, like, get like 2 back and 2 cards, so not bad. We'll take this one. And yeah, we got some, like, you know, leveling up here, so that's nice. And more speed is obviously good, by the way, for, like, these, like, you know, encounters, so there we go. You know, I probably should drag this stuff over, so let's put that stuff in there. There's dirty breaches. AA barriers and pistols, of course. More rats, apparently. A beggar. A man sitting near the wall catches your eye. He doesn't seem to be aware of you, probably unconscious or sleeping. Wake him up. You call out to him, but get no response. You decide to shake him a little, and suddenly he holds his throat, seemingly trying to cough something out. He is choking. Help him. You rush to help him, lean him forward, and strongly hit his upper back a few times. He starts gagging and coughing, and suddenly something darts from his mouth. While trying to catch his breath, the poor man looks at you with gratitude. He reaches his bag and gives you some pistol bullets and batteries. As you take the items, he returns to his sleeping position, implying that he wants to be alone. Granting his wish, you walk away. So basically, I got some stuff from him, okay? Burger rat here, let's just kill it. A sick rat. Okay, so what does the sick rat do? He's gonna go a little bit faster than the guy back there, so I'll talk shot for that, but whatever. So we'll use that and see what it basically does for me. Smack. There's weak on this guy. Smack. Whoop, I'd actually leave him for this one apparently, so. Poisonous bite, of course, so we're poisoned. Alright, so suffer free, poison free at the start of the encounters. Okay, it's basically gonna take some damage here from poison. Good to know. Let's just smack this guy a few times. Ow. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage from this guy here. Alright, let's see here. I probably want to finish this guy off real fast at this point, so. We're gonna put weak on him. We'll shoot him. And down he goes. Let's put this on. Mac. You know, I should probably check to see if it actually does something, but whatever. There we go, there's 2 more cards there. And I'll pistol whip him. There's fixed skin to basically, like, you know, help protect himself. Smack him a few times, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Smack. Smack. Unfortunately, I don't think this is like all that useless card, but whatever. I'm gonna shoot him as this so he's just a little bit weaker, I think. There's heavy slam again. I'm not sure if, like, you know, that's really reducing his damage all that much, but whatever. Smack. Smack. Serve ammo. Smack, smack. Yeah, it'll kill me before his turn basically pops up again, so it's fine. Self-assured, interesting. Interesting, so basically you can deal 4 damage to a random enemy 3 times. That costs less than bullets basically do, so I have to watch out for that. Let's get self-assured. Here's a question. I basically have, like, you know, 13 health right now. If I get, like, vitality, it does increase my health by doing that a little bit, so that's good to know. I'm actually getting really interested point. Is there, like, a way to heal myself up is the thing, right? That's what I'm wondering right now. Oh, I got a revolver. Let's put that right there. Maybe it's a little bit better than my other stuff. And I have matches here. A smoke would help right about now. So that basically increases like your vision. Okay. Let's drink some alcohol because that might be useful to help with this Brad here. Let's take him on. Oh yeah, there's like poison by way going off, so I'm still poisoned. I think we're gonna die in this encounter because like two of these guys and I don't like feel like fleeing, so we'll see what death basically looks like in a moment. Crap, I forgot about that, but oh well. Put this on. And here we go. 2 heavy slams, I bet. 1. Hey, I think the alcohol's helping. A little bit. It's not helping like a ton, but you know. Whatever. Bang, bang, bang. You know what? Clean pistol. That didn't help. Bang. One's down. And now we're gonna die, I think, right? Yep. So I was gonna die. Well, we died, obviously. The beggar stays alive. So events completed 14, enemies killed 7, floors cleared 0, areas cleared 0. We have basically very free, like, you know, run duration. Are you alive? No. There's my credits. There's my like booster pack flash out. All weapons. Jake's flashlight. All right. So what does this do for me down here? Booster pack. So explores Doom and flash out. Basically, I guess like you get like credits basically to go along here and like you can unlock stuff. Can I just buy stuff, I guess? Following cards are added to your starting cool pool. So, blunt hit, melee damage. Apparently, there's like live decoy, suffer track 1 if you have a fleeing. Alright, actually, it's basically like, you know, basically boost up my cards with other stuff here. So there's like take cover, there's punch, there's warning shot. There's a library over here as well. So you have achievements and stuff like that apparently. Kill an enemy, that's like the biggest achievement apparently. Here's like their flow chart. So I help keep the beggar alive. That's like the you know, one of the things I basically did for the flowchart here. So there's lots of basic achievements I guess here. Whatever. Now I start a new run. It's basically gonna like, you know, have like these like new cards here I guess as well. Yes, it will. So basically, there's my card pool. I can basically add to it now if I want to, like the stuff I found. And let's go right back in if I want to. And yeah, by the way, you can see like these guys have like different perks. So she's got like a melee knife and like, you know, medical stuff, I guess. And he's got the shotgun and the axe. Alright, so this is basically Draft of Darkness. It's apparently made by a single developer, and I have to say he's put a lot of like, you know, work into it at least. I have no idea, like, you know, where it basically goes or anything like that, but it looks interesting. I have to say this is one of the better games I've received via Steam Curator. So well done to the developer. Hope you do well. And take care to you all, and thanks for watching.